The Rock! The Rock! And The Rock! Accompanied by The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin! Stone Cold Steve Austin! And Stone Cold Steve Austin, accompanied by Stone Cold Steve Austin. Triple H! Triple H! And Triple H, accompanied by Triple H. The Undertaker! The Undertaker! And The Undertaker, accompanied by The Undertaker. Rob Van Dam! Rob Van Dam! And Rob Van Dam, accompanied by Rob Van Dam. Kurt Angle! Kurt Angle! And Kurt Angle, accompanied by Kurt Angle. Kane! Kane! And Kane, accompanied by Kane. Booker T! Booker T! And Booker T, accompanied by Booker T. Chris Benoit! Chris Benoit! And Chris Benoit, accompanied by Chris Benoit. Edge! Edge! And Edge, accompanied by Edge. Matt Hardy! Matt Hardy! And Matt Hardy, accompanied by Matt Hardy. Shane McMahon, Lita! Lita! And Lita, accompanied by Lita. Jerry the King Lawler, Taz, William Regal. William Regal. And William Regal, accompanied by William Regal. Carlito! Carlito! And Carlito, accompanied by Carlito. Boogeyman! Boogeyman! And Boogeyman, accompanied by Boogeyman. Bobby Lashley! Bobby Lashley! And Bobby Lashley, accompanied by Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio! Rey Mysterio! And Rey Mysterio, accompanied by Rey Mysterio. JBL! John Bradshaw Layfield! And John Bradshaw Layfield, accompanied by John Bradshaw Layfield. Jillian Hall, and Jillian Hall, accompanied by Jillian Hall. The Big Show! The Big Show! And The Big Show, accompanied by The Big Show. Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus, accompanied by Trish Stratus. Psychosis. Psychosis. And Psychosis, accompanied by Psychosis. Super Crazy. Super Crazy. And Super Crazy, accompanied by Super Crazy, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. And the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, accompanied by the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Trevor Murdoch. Trevor Murdoch. And Trevor Murdoch, accompanied by Trevor Murdoch. Vito. Vito. And Vito, accompanied by Vito. Chris Masters. The Masterpiece, Chris Masters. And the Masterpiece, Chris Masters, accompanied by the Masterpiece, Chris Masters. Paul Burchill. Paul Burchill. And Paul Burchill, accompanied by Paul Burchill. Lance Cade. Lance Cade. And Lance Cade, accompanied by Lance Cade. Chavo Guerrero. Chavo Guerrero. And Chavo Guerrero, accompanied by Chavo Guerrero. Kid Cash. Kid Cash. And Kid Cash, accompanied by Kid Cash. John Cena. John Cena. And John Cena, accompanied by John Cena. Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms. And Gregory Helms, accompanied by Gregory Helms. Candace. Candace. And Candace, accompanied by Candace. Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson. And Tori Wilson, accompanied by Tori Wilson. Mickey James. Mickey James. And Mickey James, accompanied by Mickey James. Mick Foley. Mick Foley. And Mick Foley, accompanied by Mick Foley. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. The Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, accompanied by the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Dusty Rhodes. Dusty Rhodes. And Dusty Rhodes, accompanied by Dusty Rhodes. Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon. And Shane McMahon, accompanied by Shane McMahon. Jerry the King Lawler. Jerry the King Lawler. And Jerry the King Lawler, accompanied by Jerry the King Lawler. Taz. And Taz, accompanied by Taz. Eddie Guerrero. And Eddie Guerrero, accompanied by Eddie Guerrero. Umaga. And Umaga, accompanied by Umaga. Finlay. And Finlay, accompanied by Finlay. Rowdy Roddy Piper. And Rowdy Roddy Piper, accompanied by Rowdy Roddy Piper. Batista. And Batista, accompanied by Batista. Randy Orton. And Randy Orton, accompanied by Randy Orton. Ken Kennedy. And Ken Kennedy, accompanied by Ken Kennedy. Bam Bam Bigelow. And Bam Bam Bigelow, accompanied by Bam Bam Bigelow. The Great Khali. And the Great Khali, accompanied by the Great Khali. Snitsky. And Snitsky, accompanied by Snitsky. Hardcore Holly. And Hardcore Holly, accompanied by Hardcore Holly. Mankind. And Mankind, accompanied by Mankind. Viscera. And Viscera, accompanied by Viscera. Mr. Perfect. And Mr. Perfect, accompanied by Mr. Perfect. Shelton Benjamin. And Shelton Benjamin, accompanied by Shelton Benjamin. Melina. And Melina, accompanied by Melina. Johnny Nitro. And Johnny Nitro, accompanied by Johnny Nitro. Joey Mercury. And Joey Mercury, accompanied by Joey Mercury. Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart. And Bret Hart, accompanied by Bret Hart. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. And Hulk Hogan, accompanied by Hulk Hogan. Mark Henry. Mark Henry. And Mark Henry, accompanied by Mark Henry. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. And Jim the Anvil Neidhart, accompanied by Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack. And Cactus Jack, accompanied by Cactus Jack. Dude Love. Dude Love. And Dude Love, accompanied by Dude Love. Devore. Devore. And Devore, accompanied by Devore. The Superstar. The Superstar. And the Superstar, accompanied by the Superstar. Aaron. Aaron. And Aaron, accompanied by Aaron. Adam. Adam. And Adam, accompanied by Adam. Adrian. Adrian. And Adrian, accompanied by Adrian. Alex. Alex. And Alex, accompanied by Alex. Alexander. Alexander. And Alexander, accompanied by Alexander. The Alien. The Alien. And the Alien, accompanied by the Alien. Amanda. Amanda. And Amanda, accompanied by Amanda. Amber. Amber. And Amber, accompanied by Amber. Amy. Amy. And Amy, accompanied by Amy. Andrew. Andrew. And Andrew, accompanied by Andrew. Anthony. Anthony. And Anthony, accompanied by Anthony. Antonio. Antonio. And Antonio, accompanied by Antonio. Ashley. Ashley. And Ashley, accompanied by Ashley. The Beast. The Beast. And the Beast, accompanied by the Beast. Benjamin, Benjamin, and Benjamin, accompanied by Benjamin. Big Daddy, Big Daddy, and Big Daddy, accompanied by Big Daddy. Blake, Blake, and Blake, accompanied by Blake. Bradley, Bradley, and Bradley, accompanied by Bradley. Brandon, Brandon, and Brandon, accompanied by Brandon. The Brawler, the Brawler, and the Brawler, accompanied by the Brawler. Brent, Brent, and Brent, accompanied by Brent. Brett, Brett, and Brett, accompanied by Brett. Brian, Brian, and Brian, accompanied by Brian. Brittany, Brittany, and Brittany, accompanied by Brittany. The Bruiser, the Bruiser, and the Bruiser, accompanied by the Bruiser. Brian, Brian, and Brian, accompanied by Brian. The Bull, the Bull, and the Bull, accompanied by the Bull. Carlos, Carlos, and Carlos, accompanied by Carlos. Casey, Casey, and Casey, accompanied by Casey. The Cat, the Cat, and the Cat, accompanied by the Cat. Chad, Dave, and Dave, accompanied by Dave. Charles, Charles, and Charles, accompanied by Charles. The Cheater, the Cheater, and the Cheater, accompanied by the Cheater. Christina, Christina, and Christina, accompanied by Christina. Christopher, Christopher, and Christopher, accompanied by Christopher. The Cobra, the Cobra, and the Cobra, accompanied by the Cobra. Cody, Cody, and Cody, accompanied by Cody. Colin, Colin, and Colin, accompanied the corporal, the corporal, and the corporal, accompanied by the corporal, Corey, Corey, and Corey, accompanied by Corey, the cowboy, the cowboy, and the cowboy, accompanied by the cowboy, Craig, Craig, and Craig, accompanied by Craig, the criminal, the criminal, and the criminal, accompanied by the criminal, Crystal, Crystal, and Crystal, accompanied by Crystal, Curtis, Curtis, and Curtis, Danielle, Daniel, and Daniel, accompanied by Daniel, the devil, the devil, and the devil, accompanied by the devil, Devin, Devin, and Devin, accompanied by Devin, Donald, Donald, and Donald, accompanied by Donald, Douglas, Douglas, and Douglas, accompanied by Douglas, Dustin, Dustin, and Dustin, accompanied by Dustin, Dylan, Dylan, and Dylan, accompanied by Dylan, Dynamite, Dynamite, and Dynamite, accompanied by Dynamite, Edward, Edward, and Edward, accompanied by Edward, Elizabeth, Elizabeth, and Elizabeth, accompanied by Elizabeth, Emily, Emily, and Emily, accompanied by Emily, Eric, Aaron, and Aaron, accompanied by Aaron, Eric, Eric, and Eric, accompanied by Eric, Evan, Evan, and Evan, accompanied by Evan, Frank, Frank, and Frank, accompanied by Frank, the Freak, the Freak, and the Freak, accompanied by the Freak, Gabriel, Gabrielle, and Gabrielle, accompanied by Gabrielle, Gary, Gary, and Gary, accompanied by Gary.
The Genius.
The Genius. And the Genius, accompanied by the Genius.
George.
George. And George, accompanied by George.
The Ghost.
The Ghost. And the Ghost, accompanied by the Ghost.
The Giant.
The Giant. And the Giant, accompanied by the Giant.
Gregory.
Gregory. And Gregory, accompanied by Gregory.
Heather.
Heather. And Heather, accompanied by Heather.
The Hero.
The Hero. And the Hero, accompanied by the Hero.
The Hitman.
The Hitman. And the Hitman, accompanied by the Hitman.
Hollywood.
Hollywood. And Hollywood, accompanied by Hollywood.
Hot Stuff.
Hot Stuff. And Hot Stuff, accompanied by Hot Stuff.
Ian.
Ian. And Ian, accompanied by Ian.
The Icon.
The Icon. And the Icon, accompanied by the Icon.
The Immortal.
The Immortal. And the Immortal, accompanied by the Immortal.
The Immovable Object.
The Immovable Object. And the Immovable Object, accompanied by the Immovable Object.
The Irresistible Force.
And the Irresistible Force, accompanied by the Irresistible Force.
Jacob.
Jacob. And Jacob, accompanied by Jacob.
James.
James. And James, accompanied by James.
Jared.
Jared. And Jared, accompanied by Jared.
Jason.
Jason. And Jason, accompanied by Jason.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, accompanied by Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. And Jeffrey, accompanied by Jeffrey.
Jennifer.
Jennifer. And Jennifer, accompanied by Jennifer.
Jeremy.
Jeremy. And Jeremy, accompanied by Jeremy.
Jesse.
Jesse. And Jesse, accompanied by Jessie. Jessica. And Jessica, accompanied by Jessica. Joel. And Joel, accompanied by Joel. John. And John, accompanied by John. Jonathan. And Jonathan, accompanied by Jonathan. Jordan. And Jordan, accompanied by Jordan. Jose. And Jose, accompanied by Jose. Joseph. And Joseph, accompanied by Joseph. Joshua. And Joshua, accompanied by Joshua. Juan. And Juan, accompanied by Juan. Justin. And Justin, accompanied by Justin. Keith. And Keith, accompanied by Keith. Kendall. And Kendall, accompanied by Kendall. Kenneth. And Kenneth, accompanied by Kenneth. Kevin. And Kevin, accompanied by Kevin. The Kid. And the Kid, accompanied by the Kid. Kimberly. And Kimberly, accompanied by Kimberly. The King. And the King, accompanied by the King. Kyle. And Kyle, accompanied by Kyle. The Ladies' Man. And the Ladies' Man, accompanied by the Ladies' Man. Larry. And Larry, accompanied by Larry. Laura. And Laura, accompanied by Laura. Lauren. And Lauren, accompanied by Lauren. The Legend. And the Legend, accompanied by the Legend. The Legend Killer. And the Legend Killer, accompanied by the Legend Killer. Lewis. And Lewis, accompanied by Lewis. The Machine. The Machine. And the Machine, accompanied by the Machine. The Man. The Man. And the Man, accompanied by the Man. Marcus. Marcus. And Marcus, accompanied by Marcus. Mark. Mark. And Mark, accompanied by Mark. Matthew. Matthew. And Matthew, accompanied by Matthew. Megan. Megan. And Megan, accompanied by Megan. Melissa. Melissa. And Melissa, accompanied by Melissa. Michael. Michael. And Michael, accompanied by Michael. Michelle. Michelle. And Michelle, accompanied by Michelle. The Miss. The Miss. And the Miss, accompanied by the Miss. The Monster. The Monster. And the Monster, accompanied by the Monster. Nathan. Nathan. And Nathan, accompanied by Nathan. Nathaniel. Nathaniel. And Nathaniel, Nicholas. Nicholas. And Nicholas, accompanied by Nicholas. Nick. Nick. And Nick, accompanied by Nick. Nicole. Nicole. And Nicole, accompanied by Nicole. The Ninja. The Ninja. And the Ninja, accompanied by the Ninja. Patrick. Patrick. And Patrick, accompanied by Patrick. Paul. Paul. And Paul, accompanied by Paul. The People's Champ. The People's Champ. The People's Champ, accompanied by the People's Champ. Peter. Peter. And Peter, accompanied by Peter. Philip. Philip. And Philip, accompanied by Philip. 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 And Philip, accompanied by Philip. The Player. The Player. And the Player, accompanied by the Player. The President. the President. And the President, accompanied by the President.
The Professional.
The Professional. And the Professional, accompanied by the Professional.
Prototype.
Prototype. And Prototype, accompanied by Prototype.
The Queen.
The Queen. And the Queen, accompanied by the Queen.
Rachel.
Rachel. And Rachel, accompanied by Rachel.
Raymond.
Raymond. And Raymond, accompanied by Raymond.
Rebecca.
Rebecca. And Rebecca, accompanied by Rebecca.
Richard.
Richard. And Richard, accompanied by Richard.
Robert.
Robert. And Robert, accompanied by Robert.
Ronald.
Ronald. And Ronald, accompanied by Ronald.
Ryan.
Ryan. And Ryan, accompanied by Ryan.
The Saint.
The Saint. And the Saint, accompanied by the Saint.
Samuel.
Samuel. And Samuel, accompanied by Samuel.
The Samurai.
The Samurai. And the Samurai, accompanied by the Samurai.
Sarah.
Sarah. And Sarah, accompanied by Sarah.
Scott.
Scott. And Scott, accompanied by Scott.
Sean.
Sean. And Sean, accompanied by Sean.
Sexy Girl.
Sexy Girl. And Sexy Girl, accompanied by Sexy Girl.
Shane.
Shane. And Shane, accompanied by Shane.
Sean.
Sean. And Sean, accompanied by Sean.
The Soldier.
The Soldier. And the Soldier, accompanied by the Soldier.
The Star.
The Star. And the Star, accompanied by the Star.
Stephanie.
Stephanie. And Stephanie, accompanied by Stephanie.
Stephen.
Stephen. And Stephen, accompanied by Stephen.
Stephen.
Stephen. And
and Stephen, accompanied by Stephen, the superstar, and the superstar, accompanied by the superstar, Tank, and Tank, accompanied by Tank, Thomas, and Thomas, accompanied by Thomas, Tiffany, and Tiffany, accompanied by Tiffany, Timothy, and Timothy, accompanied by Timothy, Todd, and Todd, accompanied by Todd, Travis, and Travis, accompanied by Travis, Tyler, and Tyler, accompanied by Tyler, the vampire, and the vampire, accompanied by the vampire, Victor, and Victor, accompanied by Victor, the villain, and the villain, accompanied by the villain, Vincent, and Vincent, accompanied by Vincent, Wesley, and Wesley, accompanied by Wesley, Will, and Will, accompanied by Will, William, and William, accompanied by William, Zachary, and Zachary, accompanied by Zachary,